Aloha, Tribe of Light. Aloha, it is PinkBella. Welcome, everyone. Happy New Day. My name is Tracy, also known as PinkBella, and my healing, reading, coaching, empowerment business is PinkBella Aloha Therapy. And for those of you who've been watching me the whole way along, I so appreciate your support, your love, your sharing of the videos, booking sessions, etc. We all have a piece of the puzzle for each other. And as much as I channel in information from your higher self and your team for you, you also bring aspects for my journey, and I so appreciate you all. For those of you who are just finding me and or you are you will watch this video later, thank you so very much. The hats that I wear, I am a blue elemental twin flame. I'm part of the first wave to assist and be a way shower. I did it kind of kicking and screaming. I didn't, and but I'm so grateful that I did, that I listened to my higher self in 2016, and I started to create videos and offer sessions. I also am a quantum healer, a liaison with your higher self. I work with bringing your guides in, your team of light, and I only work with the highest aspects, the teams of light. That includes the archangels, ascended masters, goddesses, and the star families. Okay, so the other things I do offer readings and sessions. If any of you are called to book something with me, my information is below. I am booking, and today's title is about the super lunar eclipse gateway, which is already open, and that's officially on the 31st of January, which I believe is next Tuesday or Wednesday. The gateway is already open. I am already booking integration sessions and readings, either a chakra reading or a combination of a reading for your journey and a chakra balance. So if you're interested, please reach out and please book. And then as soon as you do that, I can book you into the schedule, okay? So I pulled some cards for myself this morning, and this is usually what happens. Then I heard that I was to share and create some videos today. After this broadcast, I'm gonna hop over to Facebook Live for Q&A. So the information is also in the comments. If you want to come over, fantastic, and or watch it later. Depending on the quality of the internet, I may load it up on Facebook later as well. So I have cards to show. I have some cards to pull, some chakra messages to pull. I have a whole bunch of information to write. The one thing I am going to share, and I'm going to do a little video about this later, I'm going to be coordinating Soul Tribe gatherings online via Zoom. And I've got 4 Soul Tribe gatherings I'm going to coordinate so far. 1 for Twin Flames, 1 for Starseeds, 1 for Goddesses, and 1 for Angels. And all of those little soul tribes, I'm calling them tea parties, where you can bring whatever you like to drink, non-alcoholic, and we'll just have I'll bring information in for everyone. We'll have some fun. I really feel like it's time to sort of bring some of the tribes together and laugh and have fun and have joy. And then I will do little mini readings for everyone. So I have put that information on my website. If you're interested, I feel I won't be able to start this weekend, but I feel I'll be doing it Saturdays or Sundays. Email me, let me know your availability, and I probably am going to do it one evening a week as well. Okay, so that's an opportunity for a few of us to get together and start being a soul tribe together. So that I just wanted to make an announcement, and I will be creating a separate video about that. Okay, okay. So where to start? There's so much going on. That's why I wrote notes. Okay, so this update is for everyone. I'm good, absolutely, because I'm a twin flame, and I'm definitely, when people are called to work with me, many of you are drawn to the word twin flame. You have a twin flame, or you're interested in a new divine partnership, a new union, a soulmate. That is usually the first step. And then what'll happen is often clients will return, and it will be about soul mission. It will be about Starseed family. Who is my Starseed family? It will be about, I've noticed I've got some patterns that keep reoccurring, either with or without my twin, around abundance, around friends, around jobs. And that's where the Akashic healing sessions come in as well. So just know that oftentimes you may be drawn to me originally, and this often happens around twin flames, and that's a great first step, because even a reading or a session, what will happen is the information will come through. It's always positive, but it will come through, and it will help just balance your energy and bring you back into center point, into peace, and then you're clear and you can move forward as well. Okay, So that's what's been happening as well through this eclipse. And how this eclipse, I was reminded today, it's a super lunar eclipse in Leo. And when did we have a major eclipse that kicked all of this off? August 21st, 2017. It was the solar eclipse, and it was was in Leo. I feel like it was like borderline Leo moving into the next aspect, but I do believe it was Leo. This lunar eclipse is tidying everything up from that. This is usually what happens. An eclipse gateway will open. We'll have a whole bunch of things fly at us. Most of us will either be super fatigued or over energized or not sleeping very well. And then what we're doing is we're shifting and clearing old timelines, old belief systems, and we're preparing for the next eclipse season. We are officially in the eclipse season already, even though the date is until the 31st. Many of us have already been going through so much so quickly, daily lessons, boom, 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 to get back to center point and see if we've cleared a lot away. So this eclipse is opening up a new door, and we're finalizing everything that's occurred since the solar eclipse in Leo last August. All right. This is eclipse season because there's another one coming. We have the one on the 31st, and then we have another one mid-February in Aquarius. And then I was guided to sort of talk about the, okay, I'm very clairaudient, so it's just being given the message that when an eclipse, in a way, I know that you all absolutely know what Mercury retrogrades are like. This is like a Mercury retrograde on steroids. Like, it is like super duper, even when it's a super full moon, because we've already had a full moon and it's a blue moon, which is another cool synchronicity, because I've been sharing about the blue light frequencies that a lot of us have been experiencing and seeing, working with on the planet recently. So it is a blue moon, and it's because they call it that because it's actually, we've got 2 super full moons in 1 month, and it already is very powerful. I know many of you can feel it, but it is the third in a trinity of moons that we're wrapping up as well. And that gateway started December 3rd. The first super full moon that started the trinity was in Gemini, the twins, and it was at 11 degrees Gemini, and that was December 3rd. Then we had the second one, January 1st in Cancer. It was also a super full moon. It was 11 degrees. And this one on the 31st is going to be 11 degrees in Leo. And there's no coincidence, right? Like I just shared, this one's in Leo, and it's wrapping up the solar eclipse that occurred in August. Some of you that have come to me, didn't really notice very much happening around the solar eclipse, but a lot of us did. And as you know, my journey, I literally changed timelines. I literally packed up my car that day and moved to a different area. So I switched timelines. We often switch timelines by moving. We often switch timelines by traveling. We often switch timelines by changing jobs. We change when our outer world changes, our inner world changes, as above, so below, as within, so without. So very much when we can change our patterns, our thinking patterns, our doing patterns, it creates new pathways and new timelines and new dimensions as well. For those of you who are on a twin flame journey, the message that came through is that you are wrapping up 2 months worth of very intense work, and that your twin, even if you're not with your twin, is very much mirroring this in their reality. They are also going through a lot, okay? For you divine masculines who are watching, you've been going through a lot, and I send you so much love and aloha, and the ones that have reached out, thank you so much. So there's the trinity of the 3 super full moons, and there's the trinity with the twin flames, or a divine partnership, where you are one energy, your twin is another energy. When you come together, you make a third energy. And I have experienced this firsthand, and then I have seen it. I've been shown afterwards, when twins come together, the power of the trinity light, how powerful it is. So both souls have to be able to hold this frequency, to be able to hold this light, to be able to stay in their hearts, to be able to be together. So the fact that twins have come together and are still together on this planet is absolutely affirmation that it's possible. We have to keep doing our inner work. And we also, the one of the twin that is awake, and if the other one is still pushing away or not responding, allow that to be, let it go, focus back on you. Because whatever healing work you do, you are assisting your twin and you're assisting your union. And our ego is very sneaky. It will sneak in and say, well, why do I need to help them? They're not responding to me. Remind yourself that's the ego. The soul will say, our love is eternal and timeless. And one of the reasons I came was to help my twin awaken any way I can. If I need to go on silent running for a while, so be it. And that's when we surrender. There's a point in the journey where you do, with your higher self and the higher self of your twin flame, you may have to go through a separation period and surrender to source in the universe. And that is the best for both of you. It frees up the energy, okay? So I wanted to talk about that, the solar eclipse, and that the next eclipse is February 15th in Aquarius. Starseeds, I know some of you have come to me first off as a twin flame, and then that expands you. The information that comes through expands you so much that all of a sudden, boom, all these other words start to activate you. So the words, that's why I share the word Starseed, because I know that's another activation. And then some of you are starting to remember you have Star Family that's part of your team of light. And that also can be incorporated in a session or reading. I do those to connect with your Star Family. The other thing I wanted to share with you is someone just messaged me and booked a session and said, you know, I would like to talk about both twin flames or starseeds. She wasn't sure. And the reason I share this is to help all of you, because my website still is a bit busy. I'm trying to clean it up and doing the best I can, but I go in there and I'm removing things as best I can to make it like more streamlined. But for those of us that are doing everything, including our website, it's on the list, and I get to it when I can, for sure. So just email me if you have any questions. But let's say you have a choice and you would like, oh, I'd like to know about my twin flame journey, but I'd also like to know about my starseed journey. Choose the one that's most important to you at this time, because as an example, if you choose the twin flame journey, your starseed information will come through anyway. If you choose the starseed path, your twin flame information most likely will come through. But I feel for a lot of you, the twin flame activation, many of you are in the third wave, and many of you are like waking up to, oh my gosh, I have a twin flame. Oh, who is this person to me? What's going on? Okay, so that's why I do, and some of us are wishers, that's why we do what we do, to assist your journey. Okay, so I'm going to talk about so the starseeds, what's happening with you is you're awakening to what is a starseed, what does that mean, and what is my mission? And I have been supporting starseeds and all of you. I do offer soul empowerment mission sessions, career, life purpose, whatever you want to call it. And I do give tools as well in that session. I give tools with all of my sessions to help you work with your higher self, okay? The other topic, the two last videos that I did on Facebook Live, talking about how important clearing and bubbling your energy is right now. If you need assistance with that, again, please reach out, because oftentimes your higher self will come in and bring me different color frequencies just for you and your journey. And that's what's been happening. Oftentimes in the new light activations, they come in, they're at, let's say they've been an 8 and now they're a 9. Possibly whatever you're bubbling with yourself is not working. It's deteriorating from the light very quickly. So even myself, I've had to ramp up my protection and it's different daily. So there's nothing I can really share around that except that it's personal as well. So again, if you need assistance working with your higher self and your team of light, reach out, okay? All right, so the cards that came forward this morning, beautiful. Okay, so the 2 chakras for both divine feminines and masculines that are being activated through this eclipse gateway. First one is the heart chakra, the green flower of life. And it is about us, no matter what is going on, getting back to center point and staying in our heart. The green energy is also about our health, taking care of our health, eating green foods and being balanced and spending time in nature if you can. If you're in the northern hemisphere and it's very cold outside, do what you can to get a little bit of fresh air, but the green energy would be like eating healthy, eating green foods. Green stones would be helpful as well. And of course, then I was shown to show the Lover's card, because Raphael is the archangel of the green vibration, the green ray, and Archangel Raphael is working with all twins with all divine partnerships at this time to help us stay balanced, focused, and trust and believe and have faith in true love. And the true love story at this time, for those of us not in physical union, is our self-love story. And I saw somebody post something recently, and it was so beautiful. It was, about twins that weren't together yet, but one twin said to the other, "Thank you so much, because what you've taught me so far is unconditional love and self-love." And amen to that, because that is so true. The other chakra that is being focused on right now is the throat chakra, number 5. So and I've been talking about the blue energy, which is so beautiful. So the throat chakra is about us choosing peace, speaking our truth, but speaking kindly to ourselves, to others, having compassion and kindness for ourselves and our others. Stay conscious of what your inner voice, the old ego voice might be saying to you, and you can actually stop and say, that's not true. The other thing with the throat chakra opening and balancing more for all of you is this opens up your abilities. This opens up a gateway from your heart to your upper, your third eye, your ears, your ear chakras, your hand chakras. So what I want to share about the chakras is, yes, we can go through meditations and keep them open, but what many don't know is that there's different levels, there's different gateways that we go through, there's different tests that we go through to allow another level to be removed. So you would think on this planet, because we speak all the time and that, if we sing, etc., that our throat chakra is open. It is to a certain degree, but it does shift so that our abilities can open up. And how does it shift? Our heart chakra has to be fully healed, opened, and balanced before the throat can open, okay? Now, what I was shown because of the blue rays, any of you who are drawn to the blue color, the blue ray, the blue frequency, any of you who've been working with the blue frequency and or seeing it like I have, I've been seeing it outside and I haven't been asking for it. Archangel Michael is representing the blue ray. And just to let us all know that you can use this color now. It's a very high frequency, and that the team, the high frequency, the electric team, the electric blue team is here with us, and they absolutely can support your journey, your twin flame journey, whatever you are trying to manifest as well, okay? So I wanted to share about that and let you all know that. I am going to pull some cards as well. My reading is going to be a bit different today because this is what happens. I just have to roll with what I'm guided and given to. Like a basic tarot reading today doesn't seem appropriate based on the energies and what's happening. All right. I have pulled some chakra messages and I will pull some more. So from this point on, for the eclipse season, if anyone is interested during the reading and session and you would like card pulled for your session, I will be doing that too. So that is this deck. This deck is also part of the crystal activation and attunement sessions that I offer. So those are on my website too, so you can check that out if that interests you. But the symbols that came forward were beautiful. So what I asked for was a symbol for the divine feminine for the eclipse, a symbol for the divine masculine, and because we're unifying both, and I'll share them, and then a symbol for all of us at this time. And I haven't done this for a while, as you know. So I love this because I haven't used this deck for a while. I don't consciously remember what cards are where. So for the divine feminine, your message is divine feminine. And for those of you that had crystal activations last year, you can activate the symbol within you right now, which is beautiful. It's number 21. I will read it. The frequency of divine feminine supports a receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation and source. So this is truly like pink and light blue energy, so very much self-love, compassion for yourself, for whoever's in your life, for your beloved, for your twin flame journey, and just know that that's what's happening right now, very much about self-love. For divine masculine, 37, realization. So for divine feminines that are wondering what is going on, many of the divine masculines are understanding that they have a higher self, that they have a higher purpose, and that they have a true love story, which is so beautiful. And also, I feel like this is a really huge opportunity for many of the divine masculines to change their reality and change and choose what they really truly want, which is happy ever after, like everybody does, But many of the divine masculines are awakening. Those of you who are divine masculines who are watching, you're getting large downloads and a lot of epiphanies right now as well. Okay, so number 37, realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the internal process of becoming our highest expression in the world. This is also about soul mission as well, but I love this. I mean, it's got the blue and the green, which is the heart and the throat chakra. So this is balancing the divine masculine energy within all of us, and this is what is happening with the divine masculine, which is so beautiful. And then I love this because this is blue and purple. It's number 17, consciousness. The 17 adds up to an 8, but what it reminded me of is 17 was 2017, that this started at the solar eclipse in August, and that we are releasing that, and we're expanding our consciousness right now to such a huge next level, okay? And this is for divine feminines and masculines. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so we can include them in our reality. So this is about release. When I say releasing and letting go belief systems, people, places, things, because we're gathering up the strength and the courage to be all we can be. And sometimes we do have to let souls go at this time. I have been sharing with in sessions that the eclipses are about eclipsing things out of our reality so that we can move forward freer. And those souls as well, they're just choosing a different timeline, and they're going to go their own way for a while as well. It does not mean that they're out of your reality forever, whatever reason, but an eclipse absolutely is a gateway to making a choice about timelines. All right. Okay. So those are the beautiful messages. I have pulled some tarot cards. I just been guided to do the chakra messages first, and I'll do those at the end. Okay. So now this is really, really cool because for the Divine Feminine, what happened when I was shuffling the deck was a card flew out of the deck. The infinity symbol, eternity, a third eye activation, which by the way is the chakra for the whole month, just to remind us all that we are in eternity, that our union is eternal, that our soul mission, that a lot of us chose to come here to do many, many things, that the twin flame journey is just part of it. But for many of you, the divine feminine, receptive, intuitive abilities are very, very being activated, opened up to a wider degree, okay? And then the next message is from Archangel Michael. And look at that. And that's about your heart expanding and about that you are fully being supported by the blue light frequencies as well. Okay. So those of you that resonate with Archangel Michael, fantastic. And then also Raziel is the Archangel, the wizard, the rainbow frequencies as well, which we also went through a rainbow activation in December. Okay. Divine Masculine, your chakra messages, key ones besides the heart and the throat for all of us. Soul Star, enjoy. So the Soul Star is a new chakra that I share about. It's opening up here. It's one of the first ones that opens up because it carries our templating, our belief systems from family, the Akashic records from other people, places, things, and it anything from school, from childhood, from work. It's what everyone, religion, anything, it's what everyone kind of carries around to function. And a lot of the divine masculines and feminines are releasing this to be free and be joyful, like the dolphins, okay? So that's helping. When we release that, we get back into our solar plexus, into our empowerment, which moves on to this next card, Uriel, freedom. This is about solar plexus, and the pink energy is the self-love, compassion, mastery. So divine masculines are absolutely freeing themselves from old belief systems, old boxes, to learn and start to get into their self-love mastery and know, like, I'm worthy of something better in my life. And then they're going through like a freedom of releasing themselves from old energy. All right. So well done, divine masculines. That's what's happening during the eclipse energy, which is like, wow, right now. Let me see. Symptoms, like I shared before, ranging from lots of sleep to not enough sleep, like waking up in the middle of the night. I have been hearing a lot of sirens for a number of days, as well as I have a family member right now in the hospital. So there are a lot of people that are going through a period of possibly transitioning. Eclipses are huge gateways for souls to come and go as well. And I I was just reminded to share about that so that you all are aware of, like, it is an opportunity to expand and change realities, but it's also an opportunity for some souls, if they're done, if their contract here on Earth is complete, then they can leave, and then it's an opportunity for other souls to come in. That's reminding me too about the cloaking, the bubbling. It's more of a this is my energy field. If there's any lower vibrational energies in the area, you're not allowed to come in my energy field. So it raises your vibration, it raises your frequency. It's very key for twin flames at this time, and starseeds for all souls. And it's not about fear, it's just about standing in your power and going, I know who I am and I know why I came, and you're not allowed, near my energy bubble. There's a lot of souls on this planet who aren't awake, who have like lower vibrational entities, etc., around them, planting information in them. They may have that may be coming through friends and family. So another message that came forward as well is, if you are getting strange messages through friends and family, you do not need to share your twin flame journey or your personal mission with them at this time. Go back. What you do is you go back and you focus on connecting to source and sharing you sharing it that way, sharing it with people who are supportive, which is why I'm going to be, opening up and doing some soul tribe meetings online, because the lower vibrational energies are actually working their way through people that are not awake. So if you're getting strange messages through friends and family, just let it go. And you make a choice to no longer, talk to various people about your soul mission and your twin flame journey, because many souls, again, are not conscious of this and they're not awake about this. They don't know about it. So they're immediately, their ego or a lower vibrational energy can just plant a thought and they'll just believe that. Okay, they're still being programmed to a certain degree. Okay, so I want to share about that. The other symptoms are like cold symptoms, sinuses are draining, eyes are draining, ear buzzing. I went through like a throat thing this week, coughing, so the throat chakra is balancing out, and just being able to really just stay happy and joyful and in your heart. So many of you might be going through some tests right now as we head towards the gateway day, okay? Okay, so, I had shared, just reminded, hold on, I have to have a drink of tea. I'm having some green tea today. Okay, so I did a little video about, and I've been sharing about this a little bit about the chakra system and how does that assist you on your journey, and how does it assist your twin or your divine partner. We all walk around as a frequency. We all walk around as like, a musical note, even though we aren't aware of it. So that's why we're to keep our vibration high and drink water and eat good food, and etc., to keep our vibration high. So how a chakra balance works for you is, when the energies come in, it doesn't matter how much personal work we do. For years, I went to healers. For years, I supported, healers and acupuncturists, and I found a lady who did crystal bowl healing. I did all of that to assist my energy, because I didn't have the tools to clear my energy at that time. So all I do is I assist with your higher self to balance your energy, because what will happen is some of your new centers might open and things might get clogged and you might feel off balance, that sort of thing. So basically, some of you might still have the 7 chakra system, and a few of the other chakras are coming online. Some of you might have the 12 chakra system online. Your twin might not. Your divine partner might not. So based on law of attraction, you're not going to be able to spend time together or connect. So an energy reading and session, what it'll do is it will align everything within you for the union, and then the higher self of your twin will mirror that, and it will actually balance out the energy between both of you. Okay, so I just was guided to share a little bit more about that. All right, the final, I pulled some, the light show today. I pulled some chakra messages or tarot messages for masculine and for feminine. So I'm going to do the feminine first. I haven't looked at them. Okay. All right. So when I say 3D, I mean this reality, this dimension, this physical reality that we deal with every day. 5D is the collective, it's source, it is our higher selves. saying, you know, the Twin Flame Collective, this is what's going on right now. The other thing I want to share with you is I had an amazing session with another Blu-ray this week. We moved a lot of energy for the Twin Flame Collective and the collective consciousness. And we both felt it, but we were completely wiped after the session because we were integrating everything. So I just wanted to share that all with you, that we, on behalf of the Twin Flame Collective, we set the intention to release any old programming, you know, by your higher selves, obviously. So you as well may have needed a little bit more sleep this week. Okay, so in 3D, Divine Feminines, you got the World card. So this is Source in the Universe saying you're supported, we're with you, keep going, you have a mission. Even if you're not with your twin flame right now, it's all right. Everything's happening divinely. You are fully supported. So, and you're being heard, okay? In 5D, the Moon card. What does that mean? It means this eclipse gateway is huge for you as Divine Feminines. It's impacting the Divine Masculines too, but the Moon does bring up emotion, like detoxing the emotional and the mental bodies as it's activating, healing the chakras and bringing your intuitive abilities online. So just know that you might be feeling different things through this gateway. Use your toolkit to take care of yourself. Okay. And for the Divine Masculines, oh, I love this. Okay, so in 3D, the Lovers card. And what I'm hearing, what I'm being guided is that in 3D, many of you Divine Masculines either know you're a twin flame and you haven't met your twin flame, or you know who your twin flame is and it's game on. So that's really beautiful. And you're also being prepared for your twin flame as well. So right now the Lover's card is to remind Divine Masculines to believe in your true love story. Absolutely. The self-love and the caring for yourself right now will prepare you for this, for your union or reunion. And for Divine Feminines, you know that your masculines are being prepared, okay? So we often don't get confirmation in this reality until it's time to reconnect. Many twins have been reuniting, but they're, like I shared in the other video, they're not online. They're not on YouTube. They're not in, you know, they're just doing daily things, but they either come to myself or they come to other twin flame way showers, all right? So that's in 3D, which is super exciting. In 5D, you got Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, New Beginnings. That's a 10. That's a new beginning. So in 5D, your higher selves are all saying new beginnings. The next wave of Divine Masculines are being prepared for union and reunion. How awesome is that? Beautiful. I didn't bring my cards. I'll bring my crystal cards for the Facebook Live, but I did hear stones to assist everyone at this time would be any green stones to help balance your heart, like green aventurine or jade. Any pink stones for self-love, like rose quartz, etc. Any kind of grounding stone at this time. I mentioned tiger's eye last time is a great stone for our solar plexus and grounding us. And Moonstone, for those of you who are attracted to moonstone, is a perfect stone to wear during the super full moon eclipse, okay? All right, my beautiful souls, I am going to sign off. Thank you so, so much. Again, if you would like to book a session or a reading, all my information is below. First come, first serve. I do have availability next week for the eclipse. Lots of love and aloha. Have a great afternoon. And I'm going to just get some water and hop over to Facebook Live for the Q&A. So have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and sharing. Bye.